Hi, it's me. I'm sitting here doing some die cuts. Thought maybe I'd talk to some people while I do it. Um, don't know if you want to watch or not, but hey, it's okay if you don't. Uh, I'll totally understand. I just was a little sad today. Not quite sure why, just was. Oops. Need to anchor you. Okay. And I've been doing some die cuts of some mushrooms. I got some more mushrooms that are supposed to be here. They were supposed to have been here today, but they're not here yet. So I thought I'd wait around and see. Hi, Beth. How you doing? Anyway, I thought I'd wait around before I sent these out and go ahead and get those other ones. I've been doing some die cuts, so I'm fixing to work on a rose because you know I think those roses are pretty. So uh, oops, I need to get my cutter down off the top of my shelf to do this with, but I haven't done it yet, so I'm just using my scissors to cut. Uh, but anyway, these are the rows. This is the center of the rose right here, which I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. Oh gosh, my nose is itching. Does that mean somebody gonna come see me? Anyway, uh, and I got this tool that you're supposed to do quilling with that I use to roll my rose with. And I thought I'd show how to do that rose, roll that rose and everything. It's kind of a fun thing to do. Let me pop this off. Figure everybody's pretty busy today, so anyway, I use my awl to poke my rose out, and it comes out a spiral. Anything you see, let me see if I can get this. I got to figure out my table ever since I moved everything. You know, I brought my new table in and I can't figure out where everything goes now. Anyway, let's see. Is that better? Anyway, this right here, anytime you see a spiral like this, it's like the center of a rose. And I like it because this tool here, this quilling tool, when I can see a little bit better, I can usually get it on there easier. But anyway, you can use your awl and do it. You just gotta wrap it around and just keep wrapping, and it twirls around. And for some reason, I'm shaking today, and I just having time seeing. Hi, Sherry, how are you doing? Anyway, you just twirl it around, and you keep twirling it around. This way, if I send anybody roses, they can figure out how to do them pretty easy because, you start from the outside and go in. And this little pad here, I'll show you just a second. This little pad here, see, and there's your center of your rose. But you take your glue, move this over so y'all can see what I'm doing here. And you take that little pad and you glue it. Well, my glue is being stubborn now. Ain't that just like me? Have a stubborn glue. Anyway, I haven't gotten everything out yet to work on my stuff yet because I've still got boxes over there with my stuff in it. and where I brought my desk in. It's not huge, uh, but the rose gets bigger because there's actually 4 parts to this rose right here, and there's the very center of the rose right there. Okay, so now, there it is. I gotta have this right here, right? All right, now then, let me bring this back because I'm going to show you a little more about it. Okay. All right, this rose has, like I said, it has 4 parts. All right, that's the center. There's the larger part. There's the next to the center, and this one goes next to the larger part. Okay. And everybody was remarking on how pretty my roses were yesterday in your group, Beth. So I thought, well, I'd take some time. I wanted to make some more roses because I think they'd be pretty on the cover of a journal or something like that. I wouldn't put them on a page unless I just used the flat flower itself to do it. But come out of there. Sometimes it wants to be hard to come out. But I use my awl for my pokey tool too. And there's the base flower. And let me see, do I have enough space? Nope, don't have enough space on that one. I've been cutting mushrooms out of it too, so I may have enough space on that right there to see. I use these. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to take the next size. Where did I put it? There's that one. There's that one. There's 1, 2, 3. Where'd I put it? I'm going to take this one and move it up because I kind of want to deal with it in steps. Let's see if I got enough on it. Yeah. My hands keep shaking, so I keep moving my die around on my paper and everything. So I need to glue it down. That's what I need to do. Try not to waste too much paper because that way I can get more things sent out to more people. I do that one twice. I bet I did that one twice, didn't I? Oh well, it's not going to hurt anything. Anyway, because I'm doing it in steps. I'm doing it step up like this. So you're going to have the 2 colors. And then the next one is going to be the small one. I may have to get it now. I'll have to get another one out for that. And what I've been doing is I've got this little bitty pair of glasses. Come here, over here, out of the way. You come over here because I need you. And I've got this little bitty pair of glasses over here that I've been cutting glasses out of these pieces that are small. And they're really too small for anything else, just about it, except for maybe a butterfly here and there or glasses or something like that. Well, that reminds me, I do have a small butterfly that I can use on my rose, actually. So I could cut it. Butterfly's trying to run. It's trying to get in the hole, and I don't want it in the hole. Anyway. I got to clean my desktop. I've got glue and everything, so it's not holding very well. I'm afraid of the glue is making it not stick very well to my desktop, the suction part. So I thought that's a cute little butterfly. So when I take my rose, I can put my butterfly on it. Put a little butterfly on it, which when I glue it up there on top of it, then you'll be able to see it better. But you know what I'm saying. All right, then I've got that one. That one. I need a light color blue on that one. So let me. I got to get my paper down, and it's right here, so it's not far away. I got some pretty blues in here and all that in this color, but um, don't tell me that's the only one of those blues I had. No, is that it? I hope that's it. My eyesight's not doing very well today either. So I gotta, like I said, I need to get my cutter down to cut this stuff with. But then I'd have to clean off my desk and use my cutter for it. So I don't. Oh yeah, yes, I like that too. This one is blue. I didn't order it any particular color. It just came that way. All right, now this one's just this one. This one, then this one, then then this one, because I got the darker blue for the other one. So, see, I need to wipe my desk down with some because it's just turning loose too easily now. It's what because it gets dusty from cutting and all that stuff. You know what I'm talking about. Then there's this one. Let's see, I need that one. That one can go to the side. And then I need. No, it's this one. This one. I need the other one. There it is. Come here, finger. Come here, fingers. Pick it up. Right? So, and when I get through, I'll have a two-tone rose in the light and dark blues, and then I'll have it in the dark and light blues, which is the light, then the dark, then the light, then the dark on this one. And the other one will be a light and a dark and light and dark. You know, the other way around. The top of it will be a light color, and the butterfly will be the darker color. Okay, so let me turn this loose here. All right, now let's see this one. I'm gonna here like that, and then this one. Let me slide this over here. And I kind of offset my flowers when I do this. And then the rose center will sit right in the middle of it that way. Okay. Then to get it to do right, I take my awl and I just go around each leaf and I curl it. And you got to be careful. You got to remember it's paper because, you know, you'll tear a leaf right off of it. You surely will. And I usually use my hot glue to put it together with because it's quick and easy. But I haven't plugged in my glue gun yet. Really need to do that so I can get them all made. And then when you do that, you just fold your leaves up a little bit. Hi, Violet. Nice to see you again. All right. Enjoy your pasta. Then I take this one and do the same thing to it. You know, I just curl the leaves back. Well, while I'm curling leaves, my glue gun could be getting warm, couldn't it? If I plug it in. Plugging it in is the key, right? Yeah, no, I just got through watching after Fran said "Tell Violet Goodbye." That's when I came on. I watched Fran and Violet, then I came on. Uh, so no, I was watching them. Oh, Fran got some great books. She got these beautiful colors, watercolors. They're called glitter, but they look more like metallic to me. So but they were so pretty, and oh, and on that black, they were gorgeous. So, you know, but yeah, and oh, and I love Violet's girl. She made the prettiest girl. You know, like my drawings of my girls. You know, she made the prettiest little girl with black hair, and she put gold sparkle in her hair. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. I loved it. You know, I need to try to draw her and put her in my, and then ta-da, and there's your rose. Okay, but I'm gonna set this to the side because my glue gun's not quite hot, and I'm gonna take that smaller one and see if I got enough space. Did I see that already? I think I did see that already. I did see that already, didn't I? Oh well. All right. Well, anyway, another way to do this for me is I'll take my die and I'll place it, but I don't place it too close to the edges or nothing, because if I do that, then it'll slide, and then I'll be half off with my flour will be half off, or whatever I'm cutting will be half off, and then I throw it back on there, and it ain't got to be perfect. It's just got to be to where it's got the paper on it. And then I do this right here, and that right there. And the only thing I really don't like about this is it's backwards. I have to roll it backwards, and it doesn't matter which side I turn it to, it has to be rolled backwards, and that's the only thing I don't like about my little Sizzix. Other than that, I can tote it into my living room and watch TV. Of course, I don't watch much TV. I watch YouTube whenever it comes about. Whenever I go in there, I take it in there and I watch, you know, whoever's on YouTube. Like, right, then I take this right here, and on this one we'll go with this one, and then where'd I put the other? There it is. There's my other paper, right? Okay, I need a light, a dark. There's that one. There's that one. I keep hiding my stuff from me. I need to put all these back in there, but I'm not quite through with them yet. I need to find out from Colleen if she wants her mushrooms to look natural, or if she wants to be like fantasy and be different colors, like yellows and different colors such as that. There's that one. So I need this one. Right. Okay. I forgot to ask her when I told her I'd send her some. So I'm doing a few of each one in natural colors of mushrooms. But another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my white down, and I'm going to do a rose, and I'm going to see if I can find some of that pretty dye uh, ink pads that Beth sent me a few years ago. Yes, Beth, they're still going. I haven't refilled them or anything, so they're still a kicking. I'm telling you, they are. So I got this one, and I got this one. See, there's these, and then I need to make the this one in this color. And like I said, when you got a small machine, you can just cut the paper out and you want it to fit, and it fits. Right? Then I got this one, and my glue gun's getting pretty warm. Another thing I love this desk for is that if I get hot glue on it, it just pulls right off. Oh no, it's okay, Beth. You can stamp some off on some tissue paper if you have any tissue paper if you want to. It'd be better, That way you'll keep your full set, and I'll get some girls to play with because I want to put them in my journals. What I want to do, and this you're supposed to take it and do like this and curl it too. Because you need to break the fibers. Oh, let me move this because it's in my way to show y'all what I need to do. But you need to break the fibers down in it. But it's really hard to do because of the thin spots in it right in here, in between the things. So I don't really do much to that because of that stuff. And I'm going backwards of what it's going to be when I roll it. Because when I roll it, it's going to break the fibers the other way. Because this is cardstock, and I like using cardstock instead of paper to do this with, to do my die cuts with, because they stand up better. They just stand up better, and that's just, And I got to find my slit in here, and as you can see, you just take it and you roll it, and you roll it. And you just follow the pattern of the flower. Oop, I guess it'd be helpful if I got under the camera so you could see it. How terrible of me. Anyway, I thought, if I did something like this and everything, and I could send stuff, I could send them, but not pre-made. Because if I sent them pre-made, then they would be 3D. And a lot of people don't realize how to make them. Okay? So, hi, Kathy. I'm just doing some die cutting and some roses. But anyway, people like flowers. Plain and simple. They like flowers. And let's see. Where are we? Didn't I do that? I think I did that. Yes, I did that. Okay, so this one I haven't curled yet. And you can definitely tell which side, because on the underside it kind of looks like it's mashed down. You can see it's got kind of a little lip on the underside of it. Okay. Oh, thanks, Beth. And I just kind of curl it a little bit. Roses have that little curl to them. If you look at them, right? All right, so you take, and you can bend this leaf a little bit, and you can curl it on each side if you like a rose has. Some of them have that little dip to them that kind of look like that. Can you see it? So it kind of has that dip to it. I'm just doing mine just the simplest way, because the other way takes a little longer, and I can do one like that if y'all want to see that. Anyway, but what I decided on was doing a two-tone rose, because the ones I did yesterday, y'all saw those, right? Y'all saw my other three that I did yesterday. Okay, I decided on two-tone. Okay, now I was talking to Janet Baum about it, and she wants me to make a white one with a red center. So I can do that too. She said she thought it would be pretty white with a red center. So, but I think either way they're going to look good. So these little roses come out really pretty. Okay, so here's what I do is I just take and I let it come out a little. And sometimes my glue gun works and sometimes it don't. So y'all gotta forgive me if it decides not. And I offset the leaves. Okay, I offset the leaves on the flower, and I kind of lay them back out flat a little bit. whenever I'm working with them. Okay. Then I do it again. Okay. Then I offset the leaves again. Because, and then this one here, like I said, you take this right here and you put your glue there. Okay. Put your glue and you set that down in it. Okay. Y'all see what I'm doing? Yes, it would. They would definitely look cool. Then you got this way. Then, and I let this rose center come out a little bit too much, didn't I? Oops, I just knocked one of those dies off. Right. Then, when you got your rose all, which way am I going? All set up, you can come back in here. You can, and if you got a heat gun, all these little stringy things from the hot glue, you just hit it a little bit with the heat gun, not much, because you'll melt the glue back down. Not much, but you just take these and you put them up like that. Okay, come here, mushroom. You ain't supposed to lay on the floor. Anyway, put that back up there. And you've got your rose. So, hi, Lisa. So glad you could be here. Thank you. Thank you. Also, one of the things I was going to do, and I keep my stuff right here. All of it's pretty much in reach because I use it. No need in letting it just sit there and not be used, right? Got to figure out which way these boxes open. Like I said, my eyeballs ain't working great today. There we go. All right. And I think I want to use a larger one, but I think I'm going to find me a pretty red center to go into that one. And as you can see, the centers of these other ones are quite small according to the white one, because the white one, where I told you to be careful when you're pulling the leaves and everything, I tore it. But y'all probably wouldn't have known that if I hadn't told you though, right? So here's my red. I think it's red. No, that's dark pink. I don't want dark pink. I want red. I got to get my light set up so I can see. But I'm afraid to set it up because of the fact that that one's red. Yeah, lay down there. I think that one's red. I hope that one's red. If I can turn it over and look at it, I might know. Never mind. I won't use it. That one's too small. It came out getting the little bitty one. I'll do it this way. Throw them out there and I'll get one of them right. Need me an automatically turner over. Come here, automatic turner over. Just when you don't want it to do this, right? Because I'm on stream. It's because I'm streaming. I know that. I know for real. Yeah, I'm on stream. See? Automatic turner over. Grab that thing. Okay. Then I am not using my glue gun for this. I'm going to use my other glue, my art glitter glue, and I'm going to throw me some glue in there. Lay that down, because that glue dries kind of quickly. And I'm going to toss it right there in the center. Okay. Another thing I like to do on a couple of them. So like that. Take that little thing right there. And of course it's going to run from me after I done got the glue down. Yeah. Of course it will. absolutely run from you. And old fingers like mine makes it make. I need to put my bead mat out. That's exactly what I need. I need my bead mat. Should have thought about it, but I didn't. I lose all kinds of crystals and rhinestones doing this. I'll just, hi Chris, how you doing, doll? So glad you could be here. Um, I lose all kinds of rhinestones doing stuff like this. I'll just let y'all know that. Yeah, touch that. And then when that dries, I've got the little things in there. So, how many people want some roses? How many of y'all think you can do a rose? Chris, do you think your class can do roses? Anyway, those are the roses that I made. These three I made yesterday, and this one I just now made, and this one I'm fixing to make. Okay, all right. Now let me take this little thing, and most people use their bone folder to do this curl with. That does the curl on their flowers, and this works for any flower that you want to work with. And you just curl it. Curl it. And like I said, you got to be careful. If you don't curl it just right, you will have, you'll be off with their petals. Off with the petals. Okay. And basically, you're just retraining your paper to do what you want it to do. And now I got this one. I'm going to put a little dot of glue in the center. I'm going to put this one down on top of it. Off centered. Off center, off center. There we go. And with hot glue, you do have a little time, not a whole lot of time to move things around. So try to get it right the first time, because the second time you tear your flower up trying to move it. Okay. Go back in here. I'm going to put that down a little bit better than I have it. And I'm going to go back in here and put this one down. And there's that. And I done, you know, y'all saw me cut the butterfly. I've done lost that butterfly. Huh. Anyway, the good thing about these glue strings is I'll clear them all up after a while with a, oh, you can make these, Chris. Take my word for it. You can make them. They're die cuts. And they just layer. And the center, you just roll it. It's a spiral flower, and you just roll it. I showed that at the beginning. Move this back. There we go. And there's some of them. And then I cut a little butterfly a while ago. I really did. And I've done lost it. Y'all saw that. I done lost my little butterfly that I cut. But the thing is I have this tiny button that I took out. And I can take this tiny button because it's a baby button, little bitty. And it would look really cute in the center of one of my flowers. So I think I'm going to put it in my pink one because I like the pearl button. Put it in the center of my pink flower. There we go. Sit right there. Y'all see me okay? I'm trying to stay on camera, but I'm not used to the way it's set up anymore. And this flower's trying to be stubborn with me. That's okay. I can fix it. And there's my little button flower. Can y'all see it? There's that one. And you can take all kinds of little things, little doodads, and fix them up and do with them the way you want them. And, okay. No, I don't think I want that one. Oh. You can even let your flowers wear sunglasses. If you want to. Beads. Pretty much anything you want to put in the center of them, you can. You can add any kind of bling, or you don't have to. You just take them and use them just like they are. Little flat back pearls I think are really pretty in it, but I don't have any of those. Like I said, they come out really cute, and I think a cluster of them would be really pretty on a journal front. If they weren't so, I would say they would be gorgeous on a card, like a birthday card or a get well card or a sympathy card. They would be gorgeous on that, but they're kind of, and you'd have to pay extra postage because they would have to be hand canceled to do that. Yeah, but like I said, let me find it. Let me find it. I got it here. Right here. I probably don't understand what this is, but let me show you. Okay. This one is something's green, blue. Let's see if it'll work. You can just take and tip them a little bit. With a little bit of color. And of course you'd do this before you, but I didn't think about it. Okay? I did not think to do this beforehand. There they are. And you got a little bit of color. Can y'all see the color? I can't tell. Yes, ma'am. You want some roses that you can put together too? What color do you want if you do? What color sunglasses do you want? I've been taking those tiny sunglasses, honestly. And every time I've had some extra little bitty pieces, because they are little, very small glasses. And every time I've had some tiny pieces, I've cut them out. Let's see. They're everywhere. No, they must be in the other one. No, they're not in that one either. Where did I put them? I know I put them somewhere, y'all. Oh, there they are. I didn't put them in anything. No wonder I can't find them in anything. They're not in anything. Okay, so every time I've made something in a color, anytime I've had a little bitty scrap, I made little tiny sunglasses. So how many little tiny sunglasses do y'all want? I make little tiny sunglasses. Blue. 2 blues. Like I said, I've been making little tiny sunglasses. I got a whole pile of sunglasses here. And everything. So, they're really cute. They're made with cardstock, so they're kind of sturdy and everything and everything. Did I show y'all I made my first mask, and they got a little bit bigger glasses on them. I got glasses from this size to this size. See the huge difference in these, right? There's a huge difference. I got several pair of glasses. The other ones, like these, had some kind of words of foreign writing in them, and I clipped it out. That's what I did. So I clipped that out, and I made this into a paper clip for a page, so that when I got ready, there's me a bookmarker if I want it, and it'll stick out above my book. So what do y'all think about that one? So there it is. Okay. So this is, I did sunglasses. I made mushrooms. These mushrooms here. I made roses and mushrooms. And these are the mushrooms I worked on. Let me put these glasses over here and everything. And mostly these just take small pieces because they go through my small die cutter, which I really like. And these are the base. You can see by the ribs, these are the base on it. And you find pretty much the mushroom cap that goes with it. Maybe that one. And you match up the base and you glue it down. And then you find the little stem, of course, that you want to go with it. It could be a large one, it could be a small one. Of course, that one would be way too big. But of course, you go through and you find the one that you want to go with it. Right? Oh, that's a mushroom thing. Anyway, come here. And you find the base that you want to go with it, and you've got a mushroom. You put it together, and you've got the entire mushroom. Okay, Chris, thank you for coming. I am. I'm going to show them off. I'm fixing to. That's exactly what I was fixing to do. I'm fixing to unplug my glue gun because I'm not going to work with it anymore right now. Because I don't like to leave it on because I'll burn myself. I know I will. It will burn me. I've learned me that well. Okay? But I do have some new paint pens that was sent to me. Acrylic marker pens. I have not opened them. I have not used them yet. I also got some Faber-Castell watercolor pencils. And I got diamond the China markers. So you can write on glass and metal and all that with these. They're China markers. And they're different colors. And I haven't used them yet because I haven't gotten everything out of my boxes and put it all back to where it belongs and everything. My room is stacked up right now because I haven't put everything back on the shelves. But look at these beautiful colors in this. So I love China markers. I got some dark. I got a dark blue one and everything. And Beth, I'm not showing you my can because it's still naked. I've got to dig out my book papers and my decorations and all that kind of stuff to decorate it with. Okay. I'm just now opening these because I didn't want to open them until I could show them off. And I think these are what they call ink tints kind of pencils. But aren't these pretty? I keep going the wrong way. Yeah. Anyway. My dad said I was always good at two things, okay? He said I was always good at going backwards and arguing. So he said I did the right thing when I went to school to be a paralegal. I should have went on to be a lawyer because I am a good arguer. He told me I'd argue with a milepost if I put it up with myself. And then I got these paint markers. And now I can play. I got something to write on my can doodle with on my acrylic pictures. My what do you call them things you make with the plates? Jelly plate. Yes. I don't know about debating. I never debated, but I can argue really well. You know, my sister, however, my sister, she was she was called the mouth of the South, and Rick's brother was called the mouth of the East, North, and West. Okay, seriously, that's what our family's called them, and everything. So anyway, let me put this back because this is a wax tip, and wax will dry out. It will crumble and dry. It will dry and crumble. So I keep it in its little case, and I lost its little tubing that goes on it. So I keep some. This is called press and seal kind of plastic wrap. So I keep that wrapped around it. And I keep it in its little case. And I keep them all together. And I did have a rubber band, but I lost the rubber band on it. I am a good arguer. Mm-hmm. Hi, Tina. So glad you could be here. Anyway, this is where I've been. So what I've been doing also is I got this little book here from Becca. This little book here, and I've been taking my die cuts, you know, because I try them all out before I give them away. If I get you a die cutter, a die, and I send you a die, it's liable to have little pieces of paper in it because I always make sure it works before I send it to you. Okay, I've had too many of them that don't work, and and I forgot. Beth sent me these owls. Are they not great? So they're going to go in here. I'm making me a journal, and she sent me this. It said, lead the life that will make you kindly and friendly to everyone about you, and will be surprised what a happy life you will have, or you will. And he who is true to one, who he is true to one friend, thus proves himself worthy of many. So uh, this is the mask off of this, or whatever, the scrap off of it, and this came out to be about the size of an ATC card. And then I've got this little envelope arrow, and and this right here is the die for this. It makes pretty little envelopes. Right. Then I have this little thing that I'm going to put on here because this is the cut that I made to see. And so whenever I make a little cut of something, and then I make a little cut of them, I'm going to start gluing them. Instead of just throwing them in a box or something, I'm going to put them in my book. And whenever I get ready to look through my book and see what's what, you know, like these little glasses here and all that, I'm gonna have a book that shows what they are. Okay, so I got these little hoot owls that I'm gonna put in my other book. They're not gonna. These are not going in this book because they're not die cuts. But I've got another book up on my shelf up there that these little owls and stuff are going in. I just stuck them in here so they wouldn't get hurt. But this is like maybe a 3x3 maybe. When you fold it down, it turns out to be quite a small envelope. But it can be a good pocket, an envelope. I'm sorry. Oh, I've had such indigestion lately. But it makes a really good little pocket for thing. You know, you could get a small tag and put in it. Anything like that. You can put little a little love note in it. You know, say someone mails your love note, you can fold it up and put it in there, whatever. Then I've got this little tree I thought was real cute. And this, my little thing here, these little glasses were a pair that I cut out to see, and they had words in them, so I clipped that out. And this is another little die cut, but all these little dots here came from the center of my teeny tiny glasses here. See, that's the middle of my teeny tiny glasses. So I used them, but it just looked like a clowny little thing, and uh, everything. And this is also a die right here. This is the die for that. And it came out. I thought that die would make cute hair. So I made it some cute hair. Took the little dots and put it on there because I think it just kind of looks fun. Decided to make a hidden paper clip type of thing out of it. And there that is. And so anyway, oh gosh, my shoulder's hurting. We must be going to have some rain. There it is. Anyway, I don't glue these down exactly perfectly because there are a lot of gluing to do to these. I just make sure I hit the highlights so they don't get messed up. Because after all, this is my book and I don't expect it to last forever. So, and then I can put this down like this and just lay it down because I'm going to have the corners. And if it rises up a little bit, I don't care. This is my book to look at to see what's what. And mostly what's going in here is like I'll have a piece of paper, like this little piece of paper here. I can make some die cuts, you know, say I wouldn't do it with this leaf, but I could use this leaf on it. This pair of glasses would fit on it. And I can take this paper, so I'll lay it right there with this so I can make some die cuts to go with it. But anyway, I keep this on my desk so that when I do some cuts, you know. Now going over to my next page now, and I'll lay that down. And in case Becca wants to know, this is what I wanted with her book. She had this book, and she said, I don't know what you'll do with it, but here it is if y'all want it. And I said, yes, I want it. That's it. And now y'all know what I want to do with it, right? Yeah, y'all see. Y'all can tell her what I do with it now. And there's a pair of glasses. All right. Uh-oh. Didn't I just have another pair of glasses over here, y'all? Yes, I did. I had a couple of them, actually. And I have these. And while y'all may not see it very well because of it being, these glasses being white, this is kind of a beigey cream color paper here that I'm putting them on. Hey, stop that. And Lisa talks about not being able to cut straight. Oh, honey, I can't see straight. So don't expect anything I do to be straight. I'll just tell you that right now. Where's there's the other one. And this one says love in the center of it. And I usually leave my bottle laying on its side because of the fact that if I don't, it all runs back to the bottom and it takes me forever to get it come back to the top. And when I'm done with it, I usually put I usually wipe it off like that. And I put the top back on it and I stand it upside down in my cup over there where I put my scissors and stuff like that. So it don't run to the top. So anyway, y'all see what I'm doing. I'm just playing around. What are y'all doing today? Okay, now Okay, so I like this right here because I can put little eyeballs in them. Don't y'all like to make eyeballs into your glasses? I like to make eyeballs. But see, my glasses need to be outlined a little bit so y'all can see them better, right? What you doing, darling? Oh, I tell you what, every time Joe comes home, my little dog has a fit because Abby and Nora bark at him. And he's over there, he's got them ears perked up, and he's just barking. And I tell him, you doofus, it's on my computer. Oh, how is Jamie? Is she doing okay? Oh, good. That's what he needs to do, cut grass. Is he always cutting grass, Beth? Okay, so anyway, that's what I'm doing. And see, I can take this and I can make me a grouping of little flowers, say. And I can throw them on here like this, onto a journal. And don't you think that would make a cute journal cover? Yeah. Where'd they go? I bet. Yeah, tell them to ride on up here and cut mine. I don't have a riding lawnmower. Tell them ride right on up here and cut my grass. I'll never do it. I only got about an acre of land now. They stole part of my land. I got 3/4 of an acre. I did have 1.2 acres, and the city somehow took the rest of it, about almost a little over a quarter of an acre, and everything. They're trying to figure out what they did because my deed says I've got 1.2. So I'm afraid they've sold it to my neighbor, and if they did, my neighbor's gonna have to come off of it. They're gonna have to give my neighbor their money back. Either that, or they're gonna have to pay me for the land. Anyway, that's how I feel about it. Oh, they traveled. Did they go visit family? So, anyway, I think that would be pretty. And I got me some real pretty doilies, but I've got them in the washing machine because they're really dusty. And I found these little balls. They're little. I wish they'd left a seed in them because I'd like to try to grow me some of them. They're kind of like a little loofah, and they were glued together. There were 3 of them glued together, right? Yeah, just having some fun. That works. Hey, I don't blame them. Go out and enjoy your life. Well, you got a life, enjoy your life. Okay, so anyway, they were glued together like that, and in a flower arrangement I got. But I thought, look at the texture on that. Wouldn't that be great to do some painting with? That texture. Still going the wrong way, Teresa. Anyway, and the end of it with them 3 little holes in it. So I got these 3 little balls. I'm putting me a little thing together to make me a little box for my jelly plating because I haven't done jelly plating in a while and I really need to, but I haven't. Anyway, then okay. So this color blue, Beth, it's kind of a aqua kind of blue. Is that the color you want your glasses, or do you want this color blue or this color blue? This one's kind of a medium to light blue, and this one's kind of an aqua kind of color blue. Aqua or light blue or both. Oh gosh. All of the above. Anyway, But yes, no problem. I will get them done. I've got a couple other things. I got my mushrooms cut out, all except for the ones that are coming in. They're supposed to be here tomorrow. And so I got one more mushroom coming in, and then I can get that cut, and I can get them sent out to uh, the two ladies that I told them I'd send them to. They'll probably get a handful of glasses too. I don't know what they're gonna do with it. Anyway, but yeah, no, I'll send you out some blue ones. That's the two colors of blue that I have is the aqua and it's not quite a sky blue, but it's a little bit deeper than a sky blue actually. So that's what I'll do is I'll do that. I can't do too much die cutting at one time because of my shoulder and my wrist. It starts bothering me. So then let's see. Where is it? I'm just going to show y'all something else. Well, I guess I'm not. Oh. This is what I use for. This is my wallet for my what I use for my ATC cards. And I know you can put them on both sides, but I don't because I like to see who they're from. And these I made. I made all these right here. This is made from a soda can, and this one made from playing cards. It took 2 playing cards, and you kind of just, you know, I made this one and this one and this one. This one's from Esther Thompson. Let me move it to where y'all can see it. You might help, huh? Okay. And then this is how I keep mine. And you don't have to worry about the back side, just the front side, because I don't put anything on the back side of them. And there's some really good ideas in here, really good concepts of making some really pretty and interesting cards. Because, you know, like the puzzle piece, and the ocean here. These right here are where we did the Power Women cards and sent out in Best Group. Thanks, Tina. Yeah, I love it. I love my new desk. I haven't got it in an L shape yet because I haven't finished setting up my room. Because when I get through, I got to move a shelf and everything still. And it's quite large and quite heavy. So I'm resting up in between moving the heavier stuff because it's just me by myself, y'all. So I have to do it a little at a time so that I don't hurt myself. So I haven't got it all done yet, but I'm loving my desk. I really am. And I can still hide stuff under there because unless you get right up against it, you can't see under it. I can still hide stuff over my desk. Anyway, like I've got the cases that I keep my die cuts in. I slide the one that I'm working out of. I slide it under my desk until I'm done. And then I slide it back over there under a shelf. Oh, this one I really like. You know, it was a good day when you didn't hit or bite anyone. And that one's Becca. That was one that Becca sent me. I thought it was so cute. And then I did a swap with Janet M. Young. We did Zentangle art, and Janet Young, she did me the how can I get this? She did the it's a bookmark, but it's a magnet. She magnet, and it's got T on one side and C on the other, which is my initials. She wrote me a really a thank you note for playing along. Janet Young is really good at this. She has this book of Zentangles and that she has done. So if you ever get to be in her stream and she shows that book, you're going to be going ooh ah. And each one is done by someone different. This one here is kind of a 3D one because it's this flower is popped up. This one is popped up on foam dots. But all this stuff is just amazing to me how this stuff works. Like I said, I go the wrong way, y'all. Should have turned it around. Are y'all looking at it upside down or right side up? Anyway, might help if I do it this way. And I drew her. And these are where I took flowers and I wanted to see if they would turn if I what do you call it, laminated them. And this one, I got this white behind it so you could see that it didn't turn. It's still yellow. And these were from tulips. This was purple double tulip and the yellow double tulip. And I can't remember what that one was. That was off of a yellow rose. That was part of my Christmas flower, poinsettia. And I made this one. This is from a swap that I did with Aunt Beck. And this is the one I got from Aunt Beck from in that swap. And I'm at the end of my book now. I only have a few more pages and this book will be full. And here's the ones that I drew. Y'all saw those on Beth's site. I drew these. I sketched these girls out. I just did photocopies and put them in my book so that I would remember what I'd done. And I got a few more that I can put in here, and then this book will be finished, and I'll need to get me a new book. So, what do y'all think? Came out good, huh? I like to sit and look at these sometimes. Oh, and I finally found me let me find it. Finally found me one of them books. Reader's Digest. I found me a Reader's Digest. Can y'all believe that? You just don't find them here. That's the plain and simple of it. Knock everything down. Like I said, I need me a new shelf because everything is on one shelf. And I paid $3 for this one, so that was cheap considering how much they normally are. I'm sorry, I dropped a book and I got to pick it up, and my papers are everywhere. As it came apart, it's my address book. So before I can I gotta go through redoing my whole address book, which is okay, right? Anyway, it's all right. Anyway, I found me one. It was $2.99. And this is the only one I found. But the reason why I went ahead and paid $3 for it, look at these pages. Got some pretty colors in it. And then it's got all these pretty, yummy papers. It's got good pictures in some of it. Not a lot of pictures. It's a Reader's Digest book. But anyway, this one is, like I said, this one is, I haven't made a 1988. That's when this one was published. I haven't made a journal out of it yet, but I thought the cover, I like the marbled cover on it, and I need to pull this off. Never did that, but I'm going to take these pages out, and I haven't decided if I'm going to cover the cover up or not, because I really like that, but I may not cover the cover up. I may just cover the spine here. I haven't really sat down and looked at it. It looks like it's glued in though and everything, so it might be easy to work with. Maybe if I back up some, y'all can see what I'm doing, right? I had to get the sticky thing off my fingers, but it came out really good. Look at this. It looks like a painting. And this one's Tsunami, the Killer Wave. That's what this one is. And I haven't sat down and marked the pages where the pictures are or anything. I'm not as good as Lisa is when it comes to marking pages. But she's really good at going through books and marking the pages and all this stuff, to where she can just find it. Just go right to it. Yeah. But, well, don't show that to Lisa. A walk in the dark. Look at all the little sheep in here. She'd like that sheep. She'd like them sheep. Oh, bye, Lisa. Have a good day, okay? Anyway, this is my Reader's Digest, and when I get through getting everything set back up, I'm going to take the pages out of it, and they're silver coated. They're coated in silver on the top. They used to have them coated all the way around, but just this one just has silver coating on the top. So, but no, Beth, I'm still not going to show you my naked can, because you'll fuss at me because it's naked. Hey, look at there. There's Joe with a cup of coffee reading his scriptures. There's some good little pictures in here too. So, flip right past it. These pictures in this book are not like photographs. They're like somebody painted them or drew them and colored them. They're like animated, I guess. But these are really good pictures. You can tell the book is but I won't even have to copy or tea dye these pages. And look at that green in here. Some of these pages are going to be really good to work with. Ever had a dog that wants to jump on people? He got a dog wanting to jump on him. So, all right. Well, that's about all I was going to do. I just wanted to come on and have somebody to talk to. I got kind of a little depressed today. Don't know why, I just did. So I needed somebody to talk to. even though I don't hear y'all talking back. So I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here and take care. Bye.